Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Your host, Alex, here in Toronto, Ontario. It's a freaking hot day today. The humid index is supposed to be between 41 and 43, but the daytime high is about 31. At least right now. And I'm here at the intersection of Yonge Street and Lawrence Avenue here in Midtown, Toronto. I would say about 3-point-something kilometers from where I live, not too far. And I didn't want to venture out too far today. I wanted to go to probably the north side of downtown, but I'd rather be close to home, and this area is kind of close to home anyways, because it only took 15 minutes to get here. And yes, it's mostly overcast, as it's going to be raining later on. There's a chance of severe thunderstorms and potential hail, torrential rain, all that stuff. And I haven't even had lunch yet, so that's kind of why I'm out here. I'm gonna walk down to the Yonge and Eglinton area and see if I can find some places to eat. But yeah, guys, welcome if you're new to my channel. I am born and raised here, and I like to show you guys my city through my own eyes, perspectives, and whether I'm walking on foot or on TTC or any transit, because I've been cranking all that content like almost every day of the summer. Like, I'm posting at least 3 times a day now, because I have a bulk of content that have to be posted. But by next month, I'm going to be slowing down because university, and obviously I'm obviously not gonna have time anymore to be doing all this stuff. It's not like I'm taking a break from YouTube or stuff. It's just it's very common. People my age, we go for stuff, and I'm gonna be back to probably what the old days were, where I post videos like every other day. But enjoy while you can. Thank you for those that are newly subscribed and are enjoying my content. But if you guys don't like what I say, or when I use occasional like swearing or stuff like that, although I really try hard not to these days, sorry. Go watch something else. You're a snowflake. And yes, walking on the west side of Yonge Street here in what used to be the north end of the city of Toronto. In fact, before, people would call this Uptown Toronto or Uptown Yonge, this stretch here. But forget about Metropolitan Toronto. It's a very 80s, 90s thing. Because, of course, Metro Toronto was basically this part of Toronto before it became a mega city, including North York and all these other boroughs. Well, I know they're not boroughs anymore, but think of it as if you're in New York City or Montreal. It's just the end of the lunchtime rush. Look at the traffic. It's a Wednesday afternoon after 1 p.m. and Yonge Street is one of the busiest streets here in the city. Look, there's a guy on his e-scooter coming along, but on the left right there is the Alexander Muir Gardens. I'm not even joking. The traffic here is pretty quiet for a weekday, but once the afternoon rush hour hits, it's gonna be a lot different. And as I've said in many videos, I'm specifically saying this again to people who are not from here. Yonge Street divides east and west. Think of it like what's the word we're looking for? Broadway or Saint Denis Street, or those famous streets. I do not remember what used to be here. I wanted to do a walking video down this part of Yonge, because I haven't been to this area since last year, and I just wanted to come out and check on it. And I wanted to go to Yonge and Eglinton so I can grab something to eat. They have a lot of good options, whether it's fast food or other stuff. And we're in the neighborhood called Bedford Park, Linton Park, Lawrence Park. There's Lawrence Park right there. Well, the park itself. But probably when we hit Blyford, we'll be in the Yonge Eglinton neighborhood, basically the heart of Midtown Toronto. But I did say like earlier in the video I was gonna go down to like Yonge and St. Clair, record that part of Yonge down to Bloor and walk around Rosedale, but it's really hot outside and I just don't feel like venturing out too far, especially that I was like out for like 6 hours yesterday. I went around exploring Pickering and Ajax and Durham regions. I filmed like freaking 11, 12 videos there, and it's one of the reasons why that you may not even see this video until like 3 weeks or even 4 weeks after it's filmed. I mean, I'm using my time wisely because I'm gonna be really busy come September, and I gotta get into like the right mood, and I gotta relax myself, unwind. So I would say by very end of this month, I'm gonna be slowing down on the amount of videos I'm shooting. Also, I don't have to worry about like money because my channel is not yet monetized, but once I hit like 1,000 subs, which please get me to 1,000 subs, I will be happy to have my channel monetized. Here's Glen Grove Avenue. So we're kind of going uphill here. Although the majority of our Toronto streets heading to downtown, they all go downhill. So it's kind of fitting because you're going down into downtown, and then you're going up all the way into Midtown, and then eventually North York. Look at that view looking up north towards where I started at Lawrence Avenue. And I don't know why I wasted my time here, but I'm gonna just wait here. God, I really wanted to zoom in on that street sign there, but that lady is standing so close to it. So if I zoom in her direction, she's gonna think I'm taking a picture of her. So, find another street sign. So yes, as I was saying, this is referred to as Uptown Yonge. There are never boring parts of Yonge to walk on, considering that this is like one of Toronto's most busiest and vibrant streets. But even outside of downtown, it gets lively at occasional times. Crazy, as I mentioned before, like in one of my latest walking videos, yesterday I've been saying that, it's this, it's the beginning of August. Summer is like halfway finished for me. So, again, as I said, time flies by fast. Some more brand new apartments called the Winslow. And those new condos out there, they were part of the transformation of the Midtown Toronto skyline. Of course, Yonge and Eglinton has really changed a lot. I did a walking video around the area back in June before I met up with my cousins Richard and Simon. In fact, I'm going to try and get Richard in another video, hopefully. Actually, I'm seeing him on Friday. But it's going to be, I'm meeting him in Wellington County, Ontario, just east of Cambridge, south of Guelph. I'm not going to describe what purpose it is. Glencairn Avenue goes all the way to Caledonia Road. Well, the majority of it's in North York. Look at the sign right here, Uptown Yonge. There's the 97 bus. Of course, that complements the subway service. It's not just, Line 1's really busy, but, residents got to get access to, the local neighborhoods, because the distance between Lawrence and Eglinton, on the subway, it's really long. This guy's from Quebec and has an Ottawa dealership plate on it. Like, it's super long. So it's a good thing that there's, local bus service to serve, the major side streets here. So here's Blyford Road. So that means they're kind of halfway through and entering the Yonge and Eglinton neighborhood. Of course, this neighborhood is pretty affluent. Lots of $1 million homes. Not as very rich as Forest Hill where I was. Totally, Yonge and Eglinton has changed a lot. I grew up going to this area mainly because it's just like 10 minutes away from me. And so many things that were there are now gone. But of course, it's going to be a huge game changer when the Eglinton LRT line finally opens. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do after this. You know, last week I attempted to go to, well actually last week I went to the east side of North York, like I would say, whatever the neighborhood is, Flemington Park, near the Golden Mile, and whoa, Lytton Boulevard. Like I was right about to turn, but he saw me, so he let me go. Okay, no. Gonna cross to the other side, but I'm gonna wait for the next lights. Or walk till the next street light at least. I think there used to be a sport check around here, if I'm not mistaken. Like, right where that Sporting Life is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, as I was saying, I wanted to catch the Line 5 LRT vehicles testing. Because, of course, you know, before last week, Metrolinx announced that they were testing it like they were coupling three cars together and testing across the entire line from Mount Dennis to Kennedy. I know I can easily go to Mount Dennis because it's like much closer to you know where I live, but I'm gonna attempt to go back to the east end of the line. But this time I'm probably gonna head to the Golden Mile. I'm only thinking of this now. But you see, last Tuesday, I walked Eglinton from Victoria Park all the way to Don Mills. I did a Phil walking video because I saw absolutely nothing. The only time I saw those LRT vehicles was on when I was riding the bus, and I managed to only get 3 clips of that. So I'm gonna try that again, but this time it's gonna be in the Golden Mile. I know it's kind of far, but I'll do it anyway. But the thing is, though, it's really hot outside, but I'm not even sweating balls yet. Okay, so I'm gonna cross over at the next streetlight over there, Sherwood Avenue, I think. Let's see if we can get an actual thumbnail of this stretch. Okay, now it's busy around here. Now it's very busy. Maybe I'll cross over for a brief period and then curb lane closure has so Cafe T.O. Of course, you know, they have the little street patios that were introduced during the course of the pandemic, at least in 2020 and 2021. Hey, there's a new Tokyo Smoke here. Lots of them have been popping up around the city. Oh, this is Briar Hill Avenue. Goes all the way to my area. Of course, most of these residential side streets, they go all the way to Belgravia. And Briar Hill is one example. Look at this. One of these streets, east of Yonge, will also take you to Sherwood Park, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's St. Clements Avenue. That turns into Riddell Avenue at Bathurst Street. Okay, this is a good Kennedy here. So now we are crossing over to the east side of Yonge, which I think I should have done earlier. Mind you, I'm starting to get hungry. I'm not gonna have McDonald's even though there's one around the corner. I'm very tempted to, but I have it too much. I think the only option... Okay, well there's many options, but I know there's a Popeyes inside the Yonge Eglinton Center. So if I can't find anything out here on the damn streets, that's what I'm gonna have to do. I know I keep saying, I'm gonna say, talk about university, social life, or whatever video, but I'm always self-advocating for myself, and sometimes it's good to vent my frustrations. Well, actually, I'm not really venting, but I gotta explain how life is life, c'est la vie. And I do have friends. I keep in touch with them, but unfortunately, it's one of all these moments where we don't really get enough time to do that. Though I have done. The only friend I've hey, new bagel. It's a bagel shop in Kensington Market. We're bringing a location here. That's actually so cool. I haven't had them in a really long time. Maybe I'll come here once it opens. But as I was saying, fortunately, when I graduated, it's pretty much the last time I saw most of my friends. Oh, I think they're gonna demolish this building here. Holy shit. These guys here are doing some work. Here's Castlefield Avenue, getting closer and closer. But as I was saying, even though I keep in touch with friends, there are a lot of people who I'm not going to see again. But the ones who I'm very close with, like Leanne, for example, perhaps I'll see you again. Oh, she's in the United States now, so that's the thing too. Most of my friends, they have a busy life. They don't have time to do a whole lot of things. But we try, and then things work out, and things don't work out. I'm not saying I had like a fallout with a few of them. It's just their choice. But as I said before, I'm gonna make lots of new friends at U of T. So there. Still not a lot of my friends know that I have a YouTube channel, but definitely you, Leanne, and then the other one, I'm not sure if you're watching, is Kayla from Mount Dennis, but we gotta get together sometime. Here's Erskine Avenue and Roseland Avenue. There's the mirror right there, that Wendy's truck. Well, I had Wendy's when I was in Waterloo. I had that for lunch. Hey, didn't this mural used to have didn't it used to depict I think this is very new here. It was depicting a cyclist. I'm trying to remember what it looks like, but I can't. Well, anyway, this mirror here is definitely new. Oh, and so is this BMO. Cool. Here's Canada Computers. I'm not starving, but I'm really getting there. Of course, most of these restaurants are expensive, so I'm kind of too broke for that. I can only eat fast food. This spot right here used to be a Best Buy, and it closed last year. I remember going in there a lot of times, but I'm probably gonna turn this into friggin' apartments, condos. It's a lot busier over here. And as I mentioned, many times, Yonge and Eglinton is pretty much one of the worst intersections in the city for, what reasons. Oh my goodness, it's definitely changed a lot, that's for sure. But this area is really, it's been having much of a condo extravaganza. Here's Montgomery Avenue, Broadway Avenue. Lots of newer condos down the street from here. This is a historical building, I think. I think it was a post office, or I'm trying to remember. Oh yes, postal station, it says right there. There's the CN Tower. just down the line from here. Okay, I had to move along pretty quickly, but okay, it's really busy here. Really tempted to cross to the other side back. Maybe I'll do just that. I hate walking behind people. So I gotta like careful what I'm doing here. Otherwise people are gonna give me shit. Although most of the time people mind their own business. Okay, here's Orchard View Boulevard, Roehampton Avenue. Maybe I'll cross here. Or, I don't know. I cannot tell if anything is obstructed or not. I'll just continue all the way down south. But the thing is though, there's no way to get into Yonge Eglinton Center from the east side of Yonge. Well, of course, it's temporarily disconnected because of the obvious LRT construction. It's a hot dog stand here. And there's, of course, Yonge Eglinton Center, managed by RioCam. Love how you got the CN Tower right in the middle. I think you guys can see it. There we go. This is why you love photography, videography. There's the Duke of Kent's pub. Oh, look at this! They're adding a free face. They're adding a free face signal here. It's just like the one at Old Weston Road, Rogers Road. Oh man, I hate free face signals. Well, I guess it's good for you know, intersections like this, but for me, I think like a lot of you guys, in terms of like waiting, but I don't know if I should be making I don't know if I should be commenting stuff like that, because I think it's really to improve safety. The lanes here have definitely changed a lot, and I feel like a lot of the things have changed since the last time I was here. Oh, Pizza's here. I can easily go in there, but I think I had a pizza slice already very recently. Yeah, forget pizza. I'm gonna see what I can find around here. Grab something to eat. The Cineplex is still here. This new wing here has been around since 2015-16. But again, all of this was not here back then. And over there, they're building an entrance. They'll probably head down to the Line 5 platforms. Used to be the old outdoor bus terminal. And right here used to be, well, the TD was rebuilt. Used to be a single level. And there also used to be a Burger King down the street from here. Anyway, countless businesses, stores. They used to be here like 10 years ago. All gone. Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna grab something to eat. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Let's finish this off by crossing one of the worst intersections in the city, construction-wise. But getting closer to completion here. So I'm gonna head inside Yonge Eglinton Center and see what I can find and eat. If not, I'll probably come back out here and have some pizza. Alright guys, adios, take care. Sayonara, bye-bye.